My broker says, in the long run, that kind of investment could be a good idea. What's your broker say?
Well, my broker is E.F. Hutton. And E.F. Hutton says...
Oh, hey, crypto pirates, Mexicans, and crypto folks all around. Welcome to your Discourse Syndicate. Captain RG3 here. What is going on, folks? I'm having like some serious lag issues going on here. I don't know what the problem is. I might have to come in, go out, come back in, something like that. I think it's StreamYard that's doing it. Hold on one second. Let me check out the old task manager here. See what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Hello. Looks like Chrome is giving us trouble. Anyway, well, welcome everybody. Wow, what is that? What is going on with Chrome? Is killing me here. Hold on one second. Let me drop. All right, we're back. Yeah, fuck you and your boomer shit. Take that, freaking Colin. So we've got issues with OBS and StreamYard. They don't like each other for some reason. So we're just gonna StreamYard it. No backgrounds, none of the fancy stuff right now. But welcome to your Discourse Syndicate, folks. It's good to see all the Hexicans out there. I can see Serena, Kevin, Children of the Grave. What's up, dude? Let's see. We got the streamers we deserve, not the streamers we wanted. Yeah, and we got the community we deserve too, didn't we? There, buddy. Let's see. Crypto King. What's up? Use Brave browser. You know what? It's not the browser. It's actually something about OBS and StreamYard. They don't like each other because they compete. So using them together is not the best scenario, I think. Tonight it's giving me trouble for some reason. Anybody see DC out there? Just let him know it's time for his show. He's supposed to be on right now, but that's okay. He should be here soon. I don't think he needs a link. I think he's got it. But anyway, so welcome everybody. Who else is in here? We got Kevin, MT Coiner. Reddit is pissing me off. everyone shitting on Hex and not doing any research. You know what, man? Just chill. Don't worry about it. It's been going on since the beginning. It's not going to. It's not going to change anything yet. It's all going to be a matter of time. I had a little conversation with Johnny today about that, and just like he said, it's about time. We're just going to have to wait it out and weather the storm. But you got to look at the silver lining that's underneath that. And the silver lining is the more FUD that's happening right now, for those of you Hexicans who are staked, the staker class is so low that, the staker class isn't so low, it's a bad use of the words, but the amount of stakers in there is so low that we're making this fat, sweet, as Hexo would say it, interest, right? So you should be looking at your interest every day because, hey, we're all what do you call it, staked out to freaking all ends of the damn world here at 15 years and 10 years and 7 years and 5 years and 3. And so really all that matters is what's happening daily in your stakes. And you should be looking at it like, you're a miner, like it's a mining operation and you're just stacking chips because that's what you're doing. You're stacking chips. And the rest of the world who's out there flooding isn't. They're not. You should feel sorry for them versus getting pissed off at them. I feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for them for over a year now. And while my bags keep getting bigger and fuller and more plump and juicy, theirs are empty. They got nothing in their bags. And there ain't nothing I can do about it but continue to make sweet interest because nobody else sees what the value of Hex is yet. But it will. It will. The world is going crazy right now, guys. Hold on a second. I just dropped something. I'm going to pick this. The world is going crazy right now because everybody's starting to realize that the people have power in numbers and they can take those numbers and put them together on the internet and make things happen. And that's what this little experiment the last few months, I think, has been, last year, is people realizing the power in their numbers and the tools that are out there to organize and do all these things that they're doing. And powers that be are not happy, man. They're not happy. They're not happy with this little thing that they did with GameStop and this little thing that they did with the silver. They're talking about silver and pumping Dogecoin and coming at AMC and all this other stuff. They are not happy about what people are doing, but they're doing it, and people are starting to realize their power. I mean, look at the direction things are going. Look at the power of putting things in the wrong direction. I mean, Dogecoin. Fucking Dogecoin's pumping. Really? There's so many respectable. I mean, not that Doge is really any less respectable than anything else that's out there, because they're really all crap. But there are projects out there that have put a lot of time and effort into becoming what they are and deserve a lot more props than, Dogecoin. But to be honest, I can see, I can care less where the money goes, one or the other. It's attention. It's attention coming to crypto. So that's a cool thing. Mainstream is starting to look in the direction of crypto. It doesn't hurt that Bitcoin's at 40K, 35, 34K, wherever it's at now, hit 40K. So that doesn't hurt, that's for sure. So, we've got eyes on crypto, eyes on investing, eyes on, hold on a second, eyes on 10 minutes. Okay. So DC's running a little late. That's okay. I'll sit here and just talk to the chat room and the Hexkins guys. I'm good. You guys go ahead and go hang out and eat tacos or something, whatever you're going to do tonight. So, man, the power of the people and the power of the meme what they're doing to finance, and just one person of power speaking into those crowds and riling them up and getting them to do things like pump freaking the price of a company like GameStop that was floundering and failing, and then this one group gets together and starts pumping it into the moon and wrecks $1 billion company. It's freaking awesome. That is awesome. So anyway, let's see what our people are doing. I'm going to go into the chat and see if I could do like Hexo does and talk to you guys in the chat. I don't do that often. See, good evening, Club RG3. Hey, what's up, old man Hex? Hex Mac. Hex Mac is like, every time I look at a YouTube channel, Hex Mac is on there. Way to go, Hex Mac. You're out there getting things done. He said, say tacos, tacos, tacos. Okay, there you go. Let's see. Sammy did. Oh, what did Sammy did? Sammy's always doing something. She is our resident freaking crypto pirate princess. That's for sure. Sammy can hook and jab with the fucking best of the cutthroats. So hats off to Sammy, our female pirate. Motley knocked out his own audio. Is my audio gone? You're kidding me, right? Every time you go up. No, I got my audio's fine. What are you talking about? Knocked out his own audio. Is my audio working? Yeah, it's working. I can see it working. So what are you talking about? Override my headset. Oh, so your headset. So I'm talking to you and you're the one that's all screwed up, right? That's what I thought. Damn it, Motley. Motley, what did you do today? You did something to piss me off today, Motley. I'll figure it out. And then I'll remember to slap your ass. Okay. Yes, audio's fine. Thank you, guys. Benny Bilzerian. I like the name change, bro. I like the name change. After that incident on Friday Night Hangout, you might want to go get a facelift after that freaking episode. I tried to save you, bro. I tried, man. I tried. But anyway, false alarm. Wife's fault. Yeah, it's always their fault, right? Standard. I'll be right. Okay. By the way, Cutthroats, I put the link in there if you want to come hang out for a minute. Benny Bilzerian, thanks, RG. I'm glad you can laugh at it, bro, because that was funny. That's the best thing. It's hard for people to laugh at themselves when they fuck up or somebody memes them or does something. It's not easy. It's not easy. That's good, man. Let's see. El Hexadente. See out there doing amazing. Yeah, Hexadente's out there too. So it's like Mac and the Hexadente, they're on everybody's streams out there talking, yakking it up with the Hexicans. Benny was white girl wasted. Oh, yeah. Yep. You, too much wine. Definitely had too much wine. But hey, that's what Friday Night Hangout's for. That's what it's for. You can go ahead and act a fool, cut up, do whatever. But just remember, everyone's watching. Yakking and smacking. Yep, Jay, yakking and smacking. You know what? What's cool is, guys, we are on Theta tonight. Theta TV, Theta.tv. We are on Theta.tv tonight. Let me see if I can pull that up and see if that stream is working. I know that Kinetics is making sure that it is. Ooh, look at that. That freaking lagged out a little bit there. There we go. Let's see. Let's go to our stream. Go to our channel. This is the first time that I've seen this. Let's see. View channel. There we go. Look at that. We are working. Oh, and I can see the chat room there. Let's see. Well, hello, everybody over there at Theta TV. Let's see. Papalava's in there. Blue Bum, Hexander, Eshtar. Look at you guys, man. Hexarican. Who else? Hexavis is in there. I haven't seen Hexavis for a while, it seems. Right on. Look at that. We got people rolling in Theta. See, Theta is going. Oh, we got 30 people. Nice. That is cool. Well, welcome all the Thetans. All of our Thetans over there. This is it's going to be an awesome deal to stream over to. And of course, we are on the YouTubes. Hazardous R. Yeah, Hazardous. And Joe Exotic. Man, Joe is tearing it up out there too, guys. If you haven't seen Joe Exotic's show, you got to go and check him out on the YouTubes. Joe Exotic, he's got a show he does on Saturdays. He's got one that he does a few streams. I'm not going to even remember what they all are, but I know he does a Sunday show too. So those of you who are in need of some spiritual awakening, or you're worried that your mom is not going to let you back into the family or whatever to come gatherings because you're just an evil sinner, then go show up at Joe's show on Sundays. I checked them out, and they're talking good stuff over there. They're doing the right thing and waking up on a Sunday morning and taking care of their spiritual being. Yeah. Not something that RG3 needs to worry about, because he's a lost soul, man. Lost, gone, soulless. The pagan pirate. There's no hope for him. Anyway, who the fuck disliked the stream? I'm taking names. Who cares? Who cares who dislikes it? It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter who likes or dislikes what we're doing. We're here to talk to Hexicans, and hopefully every once in a while somebody will get our message. We might save somebody in crypto. I know there's a bunch of you out there that we've saved, that we've actually rescued from crypto crappiness, from the oblivion that is the fucking shitstorm that is crypto. Because I know that if you weren't into Hex and you watched us and you got into Hex because of us, you're appreciative, because I've gotten many and many texts and DMs and whatnot about what we've done for you and what we've done to show you what Hex is all about, because this is a different way of doing crypto, a new wave of crypto. And we were talking about it in the Cutthroat Room today. Johnny is our resident salty bastard, and so he was in there ranting and raving and talking about, us being, we have to just assume that we are what crypto needs and deserves and should have. And he's right. He's absolutely right. We should all, and I've spoken about this before, we should all be just not assuming, but we should all be just, making the assumption that we are the influencers. We are the people that have something good for people in crypto, because everything else out there is just bullshit. It's bullshit. They're pumping XRP. I mean, really? Really? And when you look at everything right now, the tension, that's why I named the stream The Tension today. It's because the tension is so fucking tight in crypto and Hex, and what Hex is, the possibilities. Guys, the possibilities. We were, Joe had a show last night, I think it was, and they had a guest on. Can't remember his name now. Doggone it. Anyway, somebody will put it in the chat room. We were talking about, what's about to happen, what's the windup and the chart. This guy was a stock trader, forex trader, whatever. He's a traditional market guy, and but also a very knowledgeable crypto guy. Whales Only, that's his name. Thank you, Children of Grid. Thank you, COG. Whales Only was talking about the chart, and I always make fun of charts and charting and all that. But really, charting is necessary when you zoom out. When you look at long term, when you look at, and Richard was talking about this today on Twitter. If you want to look at the health of a coin, you want to look at the health of a chart, you want to see solid features in the historical makeup of that chart, and not see crazy looking dips or, like what they call that, the Bart Simpson, or any of that kind of crap. when you see a real healthy chart that has what I call R's, you know, chart that runs up and then you know, crests and like a wave and then holds, you know, and then it comes back up and then it rocks again and then it holds. And that's what Hex is doing. And that's what some of the good, solid cryptos that are healthy out there have done, is they've got a nice chart. And we were talking about Hex's chart and how it's winding up and how it's looking and what the future of it's looking like, you know. And it really is exciting, even though we're in this very long kind of sideways action since Big Payday. You know, we've had this kind of like lull here of sideways action, while a lot of other things are pumping, while scams are pumping, while things like Dogecoin are pumping. Oh, while all this stuff is pumping around us, you know, we're just staying healthy. And that's a good thing, because that money out there is fucking stupid, guys. That's dumb money out there right now that's floating around in the financial world. Everybody's got their hair on fire, and they just need something to do. And they're not doing their research. I mean, we know they're not doing their research because of the way people talk to us. And that's what we should be reading with all this FUD that's out there, is the mentality of people and where they sit and where the general public sits. Because you realize that, you know, first of all, crypto is a very small space in the financial world, period, end story. It's always been, you know, my opinion that crypto thinks very highly of itself when it's very, very small in the world of finance. But it's about to see its day, I think. I think crypto is about to actually start pumping, and not because of people who are intelligent, people that are doing their research, because of FOMO and crowdfund sourcing and funding and social media and all those things. You know, that's, you know, unfortunate. But then no press or bad press is no press is bad press. No good, bad, or ugly, you know, press is press. So what we got to do is have a good message for these people when they do finally discover, you know, Hex. So what do we do? Well, we continue to speak the good word of Hex and what it's all about, and how all this trading crap is going to wreck you. And you know, I just hope that those people can get out of Dogecoin on time. Like, you know, all those GameStop people, when it all started, I said, man, get out of that shit. My son was telling me that all of his buddies were all locked into it, you know, riding it up. And I said, man, you tell them to get their asses out of that shit, because they're in for a sad awakening here pretty soon. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll tell you right now, it's not good, because the fundamentals of that company are that it's going down. I mean, think of the insanity of it all. It's energy. It's people's energy and anger and excitement, putting energy into something that doesn't deserve it, that is dying its own death, that has seen its market cycle come and go. And so putting, just like Dogecoin's had its day. It was a joke. And for people to actually invest in those things, and it's not really investing, it's gambling is what it is. It's gambling. It's throwing the dice up against the wall. It's flipping a coin, whatever. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with investing. Hex is about investing. Hex is about doing what's right for your bags financially, and looking into the future. You know, there is no future in any of that other stuff. There's no future in putting money into freaking GameStop. It's done. It's done. It's over with. Unless they give themselves a complete makeover and make a 180 from what they're doing, that thing's dead. It's dead in the water, you know? And that's not what happened. It wasn't like, you know, Elon came to their rescue and said, hey, I'm going to help you guys change your image, and we're going We're going to get you downloadable content. We're going to get rid of all these boat anchor freaking brick and mortars that you have, and we're going to rebrand you, and we're going to, we're going to push all of your content, electronically or, whatever. It wasn't like that happened. That would create some kind of an event that would necessitate people putting money into it and backing it and doing that kind of stuff. But no, it was based on somebody else saying, hey, this thing's dying. Watch us stick a knife in its throat while it's laying there dying. And everybody else saying, oh, no, you don't. We're going to cut your head off before you do that to this dying beast, So it was, it's not conducive to good behavior. And people are going to get wrecked, unfortunately. And a lot of them are young people or inexperienced people. And then there's going to be a bunch of people that are preying on others, watching them do this crap. So anyway, it's sad to see. But we as Hexicans can save people from that fate. Save people from scams. Richard always talked about, hey, I'm trying to help people here. I'm trying to save people from themselves. And he was right, he was right. And, yeah, right on, Ross. Thank you. I appreciate your fucking input. Why don't you get up here and fucking give us a monologue, or what do they call it? What did you guys call my monologue the other day?
Don't you fear? Wonder Dog is here. What's going on, you guys?
What's up, dude?
Oh, out of focus. Wait, hold up. There we go, going crisp. Over here in the pirate booty room. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I was just getting some shit from Ross here. He was telling
Is Ross
me.
talking shit again? Where's Ross?
Yeah, he's always talking shit. Are you kidding? Oh, a soliloquy. There you go. It was my soliloquy. I don't think that was a soliloquy. I think that was just freaking giving my monologue. What's up, DC?
What's crack-a-lackin', man? What's been going on? I am fashionably 31 minutes and 13 seconds late. So what's going on?
Dude, we are on Theta, man. We're live. There's Blue Blum, Hexander, Eshtar, Benny Bilzerian. He changed his name to Benny Bilzerian.
Benny Bilzerian.
Because he plays poker professionally.
Oh, okay.
That's why
I thought he said he quit. Oh, he still plays.
Well, he was a professional poker player at some point. I'm almost pretty sure he is or was. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, he said he played a lot during the golden age. The golden age.
The golden age.
The golden age when they were full of noobs and their money was just here for the taking.
Yes. So yeah, Theta, it looks like everything's running and working over there. I don't know what kind of. I know that it operates like the old D-Livers did. Oh, there are Papa's over there. Who else is over there? Hex Max over there now.
Back in the N64 days, I was a professional, Mario Kart 64 player back in the day. Used to take everyone's lunch money.
Let's see. So
thespians, officially thespians.
Thespians. Yeah, there we go. Thespians. That's it. We're thespians. Very cool. Well, that name's gonna end up sticking.
Yeah, Mario Kart's the shoot. Yeah, Mario Party 2 is the best Mario Party, hands down. N64, baby.
My 4-year-old, he jams on that thing. He finished that game, the Mario Kart. My 4-year-old did. Uh-oh. You lagging out? I think you froze, dude. Yep. You froze. Okay, now back to my monologue here. Yeah, he's froze. He's gone. Let's see if I can help him fix that. DC? Oh, well. I'll just kick him out. I can't.
There we go.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah.
That was weird. Whose YouTube are you using? You're using somebody's YouTube.
Me?
That ain't you. All right. So anyway, I was just talking about all the crazy crap show that's going on out there in the trading world and in the crypto world, and what Hex is bringing to the table versus all that shit that's out there right now.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a whole different world. We're going to see some crazy shit over the summertime. I think.
I'm starting to see two protocols start bringing more fuckery, more debauchery into the crypto market. You have synthetics coming out with synthetic markets, which are just derivatives, and then you have something called hedging, bringing essentially options trading into Ethereum and stuff. So we're starting to get more and more of these products and stuff of just ways to lose your money. So here's to you guys.
To losing more of your money.
Yeah, I buy the picks and the shovels. You guys go ahead and gamble your money away. I'll pick up what's left over, you guys.
Let me send this to
GoldenEye. Yeah, GoldenEye's cool.
So we're going to have some guests on this week.
Woo!
Wednesday, I think it's official. We haven't completely nailed it down, but I think we're going to have Crypto Blood on here.
Oh, nice.
On Wednesday.
Shout out Crypto Blood, man.
If I get an answer back, CJ might be here on Monday. So we'll have two guests from outside the Hexagon world coming into DS.
And Andreas. Nice.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, no,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your morning show man, Knuckles. What's up?
What's up, guys? What's up, fam?
Knucklehead.
Crypto Pirates.
Oh, you driving?
Yeah. That's about the only time during the week I get the opportunity to be on here at night with you guys other than F and hang out. Is when I got to go do errands.
You get milk?
I volunteer. Hey, I'll go get the, yeah, we need milk. I'll go get the milk.
Mama won't let him on stream.
For some reason, she still likes me. I guess we haven't been married long enough.
Definitely haven't been married long enough.
Yeah, I heard you on the F and hangout say, eventually Mama just says, yeah, go play with your crypto buddies online.
Yeah, get the hell out of my hair. It'll happen. It happens. It happens. They leave you alone. But they take all your money, but they leave you alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, not her keys, not her crypto.
You try telling her that.
Yeah. Well, the crypto is the only thing I have control of, really. So that's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
Sorry, honey. These stakes are 15 years.
Yep.
Yeah. I made the mistake. Well, I shouldn't say the mistake, but I let her know that we had monthly stakes coming out, and so now she's aware of it. I'm just waiting for her to ask, well, where's the one for this month?
Oh, David Morales says, Kinetic takes a few minute video to talk about how to go to Theta, and the link at the bottom is the Staker app link.
Oh, you put the Staker app link?
Yeah, but before I did that, well, of course I did. But before I did that, I did put theta.tv/Discourse Syndicate. So, but it doesn't read. I don't know if it just doesn't read the .tv, but it doesn't highlight it blue like a hyperlink, like it does with the Staker app.
Gotcha.
Okay. Who else is it? Let's see. I saw that. I got him. Good to see you. How's the baby? Is the baby healthy?
Oh.
Yes.
Yep. Baby's healthy. She's actually a really good kid too, man. I love it. If she's if she's crying or fussing at all, it's one of four things. She either needs a diaper change, she's hungry, she's got gas, so you got to burp her, or she just doesn't want to be set down. And that's not been the case with all the rest of my kids. With all the rest of my kids, there's no matter if you do all four of those things, you can't satiate the kid, but that's not the case with her. So she's my favorite child right now. Hopefully my kids watch this in a few years and they'll be like, I always knew she was the favorite. And this will be this will make it
proof. This will be YouTube proof.
This is empirical evidence
on YouTube
that is
so
true.
It was true.
Yeah, that's right.
When Connects is long and gone and they're fighting over the estate, this is something they'll bring up in the court hearings and stuff to the judge.
That's right.
I was the favorite. Fiduciarily, I'm the favorite.
That hex is mine. That hex is mine. He loved me more.
My dad left me
I'm just
all
gonna...
the 15-year stakes, you guys. You guys can keep the 14-year stakes. The 15-year stakes are mine.
That's right.
Hey, so Theta is working. The chat's
working.
working.
I checked it out.
I don't know if there's anything.
I'm so hyper right now.
Let's see.
Because your girl made you slam a Starbucks. That's why.
Let's see if I can make it. Let's see if I can make a moderator in there.
I'm a mod in there, but I'm not in there right now.
These assholes like Gucci made me drink an entire Starbucks. He's like, you can't take that Starbucks in here. I was like, damn, I'm such a white girl today. I just chugged that thing down, threw it in the trash can, walked in, and I'm just like.
All right, I gotta go run that errand. I'll hop back in a minute, guys.
All right, Papa Boner just became our first mod.
No, I'm our first mod. I made myself a mod earlier today.
Yeah, you don't count. Go away. Go to the
fine. Store. Well, just know that Papa Boner, you're not the best, but you're in the top 2. All right, bud. Okay.
Oh boy. All right. Well, at least he got out of the house. That's funny. You got to sneak away and go get milk in order to get on stream with your boys.
I always forget this thing. I go out shopping and stuff or something like that, and I forget how short everyone is.
Well, because you're like 6'2" or 6. What are you, 6'2"?
No, but it's just like surprise, dude. It's not even funny. Like I don't know. Today I just went out, dude. People, it was like 5'2" season out here. 5'2" stuff. I saw like. Oh my god, dude! I just go people watching sometimes. I just like to see like which. All right, this dude. I wonder which girl is his girl. Huh? That's an interesting combination.
You've seen that meme. There's like the 300-pound boy. He's walking by the pool and he's got that hottie with him. They're hand in hand. And it says, "This is what crypto's gonna look like."
In a couple of years.
Oh man, that was a good one. I thought that was pretty funny, man. That was pretty funny.
David Morales, I have a taller brother than me. He's like 6'4". my great grandfathers are all like 6'7" and 8, actually.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's just my grandfather. My grandfather ended up marrying a fully Native American woman, and that was
that shrunk everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, my great grandfather.
Hey, El Hexadente just dropped us a super chat 369. T-shirts for the win, he says. T-shirts for the win. Yeah, look at that. We can pull that up. Dang, look at that. Look at that.
Dude, that Monopoly man's sick, dude. Oops. Old man Hex.
Oops. Let me pull that down. There we go. Thanks, El Hexadente. My wife's family's like, one of her sisters, one sister 6'1". Ooh. The other one's 5'11".
Okay.
My wife's a runt. She's like 5'7", and which isn't short for a girl. And then the other two are like 5'8", 5'7", 5'8". So there's 5 of them. But all the cousins, like all we have them like 6'8", 6'5". I mean, they're all like way all the men in her family are like over 6'2", 6'3", And but my kids, they came out freaking small. My first two, they came out small. Like my son's about 5'9", right, 5'10", right at my height, And my daughter, she's shorter. And then now my son, my little boy, he's like, because you put the marks on. We got a door where all the kids' marks are at, right? Well, my 4-year-old is the same size as my oldest when he was 7.
No.
He takes after my wife's side, so he's already like up to here. He's 4 years old. And he's just like monster. He's gonna be tall.
He's gonna be 15 years old. Gonna be like, move, Dad.
Fucking Ross is on a tear tonight. Yeah. So in other words, RG3's kids will be 1 foot taller than him.
Well, that's good. You want your kids to be an improvement over time. I mean, why not? RG4's RG. Well,
wait. What's the improvement of being tall? What's the improvement of being tall? What's the whole thing with tall?
All right.
We got a brother. We got a brother Brasology. Now Brasology's a little vertically challenged, right? I mean, he's extremely vertically challenged, but there ain't a damn thing. Well, other than he's crazy as fuck, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with him in his height. I mean,
no, I've never said nothing like that. I'm just saying when you're taller and stuff, because the way everything works, right? Heat travels up, so I can walk around.
What? You fucking crazy. I'm taller than RG3, he said.
Yo, I went everywhere today, dude. I went into Hugo Boss, Gucci. I went to all of these stores, couldn't find a jacket to fit me at all. Like, it was just like,
because they were all made for short guys.
No, well, it's just a really skinny guy, like super skinny, like no shoulder ass dudes. I'm like, I've got to be like this. My shoulders got to be like this inside, and I've got to be like a $110 to fit in some of these clothes, man. Forget it, dude.
Yeah. David Morales says, you can reach things better. And he said, don't women like taller men? I guess some of them do. I don't know. Yeah. The ones I've run into, which were many, I never had any.
No, it's just it's how you conduct yourself, really. It's just, that's really what it is,
It is.
You gotta have your shit together. Everything's cool. You're confident. You're not like hi Jessica, nice to meet you. Hey, or well, at least that dude's got a little more balls. There's some dudes that just be like staring at chicks like this, like,
yeah,
creepy ass shit.
That's just the confidence thing, That's just what that's all about. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Do you have a size that's not soy? Dude, it's bad. Like, I will not. Like, all right, take this with a grain of salt when I say this, but there is a lot of brands out here that are completely modeled to like a Chinese frame. I don't know why, but if you like, let's just say you're an extra large, usually you would shop at some place and you're like an XXXL. No lie on that. Yeah, a medium's like a small in American, which is like it's pretty strange.
Mm-hmm. Walter said, making a girl laugh is 70%. Well, it depends on what she's laughing at, bro. That's a big one right there. It really depends on what she's laughing at. So, Brasology, I'm 5'7" and proportional. Dude, if you're 5'7", I mean, you on your toes maybe, but maybe you're close to. Oops. There he is. What's up, Knix?
Not much. You just got in on the wrong end of that conversation.
Well, no.
All I have to say, if you're 5'6" and you're proportional, my friend, you need to find yourself a very small chick. So, much love, Brisk. By the way, much love.
Like, there's wonderful women out here named Consuela that they'll love you very much.
Consuela. 4 foot
just
both
like
ways.
You're American.
Yeah.
All that matters is you're a U.S. citizen.
Yo. There's a market right there for you guys with these citizenships out here, bro. There's a market.
That's right. Some of the most beautiful women in the world are in Central and Eastern Europe, and they would love to become an American citizen. Just saying.
All right, yeah. But I gotta give us a caveat though, okay? The Latinos will probably stick with you, bro. But these white, you're
as long as you don't mess up. As long as you don't mess up.
Second, bro. The minute they
learn
about
mess up. You mess up on a Latina and you're done. It's over with. She ain't gonna leave you, but you ain't never gonna live it down. You're gonna pay for the rest of your life. Your life. So I never understood the whole thing with Kobe, man. It was like, bro, you brought her mom in the house, and so you got a pissed off Latina wife and her mom living with you. You are done, bro. That's got to be the most miserable freaking household ever to live in, because they're both not gonna let you live it down. It's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. They're like elephants, man. You fuck up and they ain't ever forgetting or letting you forget. You get reminded every single day that you're a piece of shit.
But why are we fronting here like all women aren't like this? I generally.
Well,
they
aren't all like that.
You're from the white delegation. I would like to defend
the white delegation.
The white delegation.
And you know, when I'm talking, he's like, I'm over here.
But there ain't nothing more fiery, though. That's for sure. Nothing more fiery. But you got to pay for that fire. You got to pay for. I do
like Dollar Cost post the other day on Twitter.
Which one?
Just wait, guys. When Hex appreciates just enough, it's gonna be looking like this out here, and it's a super hot chick and this completely.
We just got done talking about that. Did you put that up, DC?
Yeah, I put it up.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay, I know I saw it. I didn't know you put it up. Oh, it's great,
that's
man.
Classic, man. I put it up every 2 years or something. Every year, that thing is so fucking funny.
What crypto's gonna look like this summer?
Oh man,
this summer at the beach at the crypto parties.
I met him in GameStop, and something about him just like
he was buying shares on his Robinhood app.
Hey, we got that BTC conference coming up in April, man. I mean, that's just a couple of months away. Is that thing going to go down? Has anybody checked into it to see if it's going down or what?
I think it is. I mean, we're starting to open up a little bit more in California. I know outdoor dining has been opened all over California.
Yep. So they reopened outdoor dining.
As the Democrats get their hands across this entire nation, and then they release the regulations, or loosen up on the regulations a little bit. Possibly, yeah.
Well, if they want to win midterms, they got to open up and let an economy start working again, or else they might lose the House and Senate again. So maybe things are going to get real good here in a little bit for all the shutdowns going to be reversed.
Oh, the vaccine thing coming out and all that, they're already gearing up for the reopening of everything. Yeah. So we should see that by summertime. You know, this thing's going to start calming down anyway during the summer, because it's, you know, it spikes in the wintertime because of the cold and whatnot, and then so we're going to get the heat and the vaccine, and you know, and so many people already got it, so you know, it's like, you know, it's going to probably slow down. Oh, Vince Primo says vaccines are poison. Look, man, dude, I was in Marine Corps, bro, and if vaccines are poison, I'd have been a dead man a long time ago, because they put so much of that shit in me. So, I mean, this is what happens.
I worry about vaccines just for one simple fact. I don't want to run a stream like a boomer. So, you know, I worry about that.
What are you talking about? You do run a stream like a boomer.
I'm not the one doubling up streams here, man. I fixed it, and then you take credit for it on effing Hangout.
He fixed it. Oh, you.
I knew there was something wrong with you. Now you're blaming it on vaccines.
Look at the head this guy's getting already. He comes over here. He starts playing with us for a day or two a week, and then now all of a sudden he's not a boomer. He's Mr. freaking Streamer now. Look at this. Mr. Technological Wizard.
I don't remember the last time I started a stream with myself on mute. So
I don't remember the last time you started a stream.
Jesus.
We have these conversations like this all the time, just not online.
Oh yeah. Just not in front of everybody else.
Not in front of everybody else.
It's actually worse. We call each other a lot worse in private than we do on the stream.
We're sorry. We can say these things on YouTube, but might lose our YouTube streaming key.
That's right.
Oh, that was weird. They just doing weird stuff.
Ross says
Yeah.
Kinetics has a urinating problem. What?
I do.
What?
I do. This is
I
news
don't
to
know,
me.
man. Ross is on one today, dude. He's like been saying hella shit.
All right, well let's get back to talking about hex because we haven't talked about hex today at all. We talked about everything else, sizes of your jackets and ladies and all that other kind of stuff. We haven't even talked about hex.
Well,
And
Bob, the price of Hex today is 69% of a penny with a chance of a penny over the weekend.
It's dipping. It's slowly like dipping. It's like it's like a lure, right? It's like kind of wiggling down. It's just waiting for that whale to come bite it, right?
That's a good analogy.
Well, Captain,
Risology, the height thing was over with. You didn't have to. If you put it in the chat again, we're going to talk about it again. You said you just had to bring up my height. No, we'll put that down, bro. We'll put that down.
yeah. Says, let's keep talking about why Kinetics is having trouble pissing. What do you hate?
Yeah, I need some good prostate pills. Anyone recommend anything?
They said prostate. Like,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
well,
So anyway, back to hex. Off of prostate, not the hex.
So I liked on the Block Babes today. El Hexidente did a good job representing Hex.
nice.
Stays calm and cool and collective. And the BTC queen Annalise, she's still skeptical about Hex. And of course, she has the same question everybody else does. But what about the OA? Well, there's economic centralization in every one of these coins. I wanted to ask, like, well, what about XRP? Or what about your Bitcoin?
Yes,
what about all of these other coins at the top? 1,000 wallets hold all the coins. Like, why is it not a concern in all the other coins?
Right.
And I'm about sick of hearing that from other people because
Yeah.
why has it mattered at all? If anything,
Right.
It's held the price up.
Why don't you ask people who hold fucking Chainlink? 81
Yeah.
wallets control all of Chainlink. Literally. It's the most like concentrated wealth of any coin I've ever seen. It's like it's insanity, dude. It's like 81 and like people have done some chain analysis on that. It's 81 addresses and it's more than likely 30 people.
Yeah. Yeah, the economic centralization is not a bad thing. Now, if they start dumping it on your heads like XRP every month to pay the light bills, okay, then you got a problem. But we don't have that problem with ROA. ROA has been nothing but benevolent.
Yep. And the
Shout out to Jim
whole
McKayla selling
financial world has the same
See you
situation.
guys.
What the fuck?
His wife showed up. Yeah, you on stream?
What did I tell you about talking to those kids?
What did I tell you about talking to those guys?
They don't shower. They're
You
full
better
of
get
bull.
your ass in this house. Get in here and feed that baby. Pop them nipples out and feed that baby. Oh,
Fills.
just kind of bailed on us. That's all right. But hey, there's things going on. Did anybody watch BitBoy today? Did anyone watch BitBoy?
No, sure.
He was talking about so I guess Japan is coming out with this Japan stablecoin, right?
Yes.
And they found through some type of chain analysis, I do believe, that there are a bunch of mining operations that had held their Bitcoin for a long time that are cashing out, and it's moving from that to this coin, to this stable coin. I don't know what it's called, this Japanese stable coin. So they're thinking that the government was actually in charge of those mining operations. I mean, that's just like conspiracy theory shit, but it is moving. There's stuff happening.
I will say this though: the Japanese government has been known to run sweatshops in China, because the Chinese and the Japanese hate each other, and the Japanese have no problem running sweatshops. I promise you that much.
Well, I don't think anybody in recent past has had problems running sweatshops in China.
Oh, I know. I just the Japanese.
Everybody's done it, from U.S. companies to German companies to Japanese companies to Chinese companies.
Right.
Everybody has taken advantage of the cheap labor, and it's created a middle class in China, and so it's not a bad thing. Economic energy is economic energy, no matter how you look at it. Again, my same theory: you give poor people money, they spend it and grow economies. You give rich people money and they put it away. They store it.
Do you know Japan's rearming too?
What's that?
Japan's rearming itself right now.
It's
building back its entire navy again.
Sweet. I don't know if it's my PC that's doing it, but Theta is like, it looks like it's whacking out, man.
You have a link? I don't know, let me go to Theta.
Yeah, it's just
Theta.
Discourse Syndicate. Is it doing? Is Theta having problems, guys? Is it? I keep seeing like my screen getting big and then your screen disappearing, and then it going back and forth, back and forth. It's doing it again. You guys seeing that?
Nope. How do I log? Where's the Theta actual streaming site?
It's Theta.tv.
Oh, .tv. Okay.
Yeah, here you go. I'll put it in the comments.
So it's on Theta.sim. Sorry.
There's the link. Boomer don't know how to use it.
Okay. Boomer. Whatever you say, Boomer.
I like that. Call me Boomer. Let's see.
Oh, dude, they killed that chick, dude. There's this chick that made that thing famous. Was like, okay, Boomer. Then they found out she had a girlfriend. She had a boyfriend, and then literally she lost all her followers and everything. They thought she was single.
Oh, this. You see, T-Fuel wallet enabled. Trying to donate T-Fuel. You know what? I don't think that it should be enabled. Let me see. Your XP top donations. Yeah, it's up and running. Fuel pool. Yeah, it's up and running. T-Fuel wallet. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It should be Kraken. I don't think there's a Kraken in here. Let me see.
T-Fuel earned, donate, watch live streams and earn T-Fuel rewards. Join Theta today. I agree to thin. Okay, agree. Yeah, you could. If you log in and you make an account and you buy some T-Fuel, you can donate T-Fuel.
Yeah, it looks like it works.
Beautiful, you guys.
Top donors, all time. Papa Boner. Oh, look, we've got donations here already.
Yeah, Papa Boner, Hexander, Hexmax, Heckmax.
Hexric. Look at that. Papa Boner putting more than everybody in right now at 1,169 T-Fuels, I think. Is that what that is? Top monthly? No, that's top monthly experience gains. Yeah. So these guys are over here walking the walk in the Theta. So
DC, I'm using the app. It's working. That's Hexarican. It wasn't when I initially tried. Damn.
So one of our cutthroats, my little nephew, Crypto Coffee, freaking love that guy, dude. I mean, why can't you be like him?
I know. I just the thing. If I try to be like Crypto Coffee, I'd have to die and resurrect 3 days later. You know.
My little buddy, man. So Coffee asked, how did you get a Theta stream key? So what we did, bro, was we had a gentleman by the name of Beard Aussie on the show. He's the guy that he drove trucks online and flies airplanes. He's a gamer. And we had him on the show. He got donated 1.5 million or something like that. Hex from didn't Ski Cat drop 1.5 million on him or something? So Ski Cat dropped a big donation on this guy, and And he staked it all and was very grateful. And he gave us a stream key because of now. I think that is going to change and let everybody start streaming. But you don't get the stream key like we got. But you can stream on their platform, but I don't think you can have the key like we do so that we can, send it out there. Yeah, man, coffee, it is legit, man. It's like, I think it's what D-Live wanted to accomplish, I think. It seems that way anyway. This is our first night, so I can't say anything, positive or negative about it. I'm excited to be on it, that's for sure, because it's new. Hasn't pumped yet, and there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. It's like I think their donation gamification is like knights and swords and things like that versus ninjaginis
and all that stuff. Yeah,
all that stuff. So I think that's their deal. It looks. I don't see where we could put gifts in there.
Yeah,
that would have been cool. That was one of the best things that T-Live had. Everybody can put those gifts in that in the chat room. So anyway, but yeah, that's what we got going on, man. We got it donated to us, and we set it up finally, and now we are pumping. I remember Theta in 2017. This is Bran, and sold a bag of Hex many months back, cooled, and sold an old bag for Hex many months back. Cool to hear they finished product. Yeah, it's up and running, and we're streaming on it today. And
it's working, dude. Like, I'm seeing the comments and everything. Like, Kinetics is in there. Hexander, Real Bitcoin Ninja, Hexmax. Hell yeah, dude.
Boner says, I open my shit and claim my shit, but I don't see my shit and in my inventory shit. I don't know, dude. I don't know. We're gonna have to get some T fuel because it says T fuel earned 0. So we don't have any T fuel earned. If any of you have tried, there is nothing in there. So I don't know. We've got to go in and purchase some too, I guess.
I've got a prediction right here. I'm gonna put my Great Swami hat on. We're probably gonna get Theta popping. The Hexagons are gonna make Theta pop, man. I'm telling you. Watch.
I think so too. I think this is our platform. I'm liking it. We'll see what happens. But I am seeing a little glitchy there. I don't know if people are seeing the screen glitch like that. Let me know in the chat room if you guys have been seeing that too. Like my screen was just popping up and kicking him off, and it was just me. I don't know. It looked like we were having a little bit of technical difficulty over there, but it could be just my PC's not liking everything right now. I think I might have too much open. Actually, I don't anymore. I close everything out to try and get everything to work right. Because OBS was just, I don't know what was wrong with OBS today. Technical issues. Theta, you are a bit too late. Know the Oracle. Beer B Zarba. Okay. Let's see. Theta just dropped for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm noticing there might be a few little glitches going on here. We'll have to see how it's up. Nope, it's back. Good. Might be you, Mac. So anyway, the issue at hand. So we were talking about the deal with Japan and money moving, and do you know anything about this
stable?
The stable that they're launching?
Not yet, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I have to. I don't want to speak on it and stuff without doing a little research and stuff.
Okay.
And stuff, but yeah, I'm not surprised, to tell you the truth. Like, I just wonder. I wonder if it's going to be like a central bank digital currency or whether it's just one of their major crypto companies. Because if you know how Japan works, Japan basically only has 12 companies that can operate cryptocurrencies in all of Japan. They've given 12 companies like a streamer key. There's 12 streamer keys. That's it. So if you want to do a deal with Japan, you have to do a deal with one of those 12 companies, or there's no dice in Japan. That's how it works. So you got to do some deal with the devil with one of these 12 companies to get access to the Japanese market. So yeah. So I'm not. So it's either one of the 12 companies or the government itself essentially is making its own, basically, I guess, stable coin, yen stable coin. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, the yen would probably be the only other like currency that could work. Possibly the thing is like there's not much yen out of Japan. Basically,
Yeah.
there's. But if they get really crypto friendly and they do a lot of cool stuff, I mean, hey, maybe we'll see.
We'll see how everybody warms up to crypto and whether or not they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's going to be the say all of what's about. Well, I mean, what's cool is that Hex is designed to ride out bear markets, because even if everything is bared out and just freaking flat or even dipping or whatever, I mean, in Hex, like when there's dips, you're still par. You know, you're not really losing much when you get like a 30, 40, 60% drop, you know. You don't lose much because you're constantly gaining interest on your bags. Your bags are constantly growing every day. So it's got that resistance, that resilience, you know, in a bear market to keep things going, keep things exciting or whatever. I mean, even right now, I mean, I'm really, really overly excited every day when I look at my interest. I mean, I can't fucking believe it, man. It's just awesome to see. And I mean, price going up is exciting. It really is exciting. But what does it matter to you if you're staked out a year, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 from here? You know, it doesn't really do much for you unless you got some liquid that you're going to cash out. And you know, and I'm sure everybody I've talked to is holding a little bit of liquid right now, because if they see a pump, they want to, you know, get a new car or put a down payment on a house or something. You know, I know there's a bunch of people out there that are doing that. They got a little on the side there. You know, so
they've been looking at the you know, the catalogs out here, you know, mail order and stuff.
Mail order brides.
Soon, you guys. Soon, one day, we will cross into the promised land. You know.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's resilient to the bear market, and then when price does pump, it does look. You know, nice. I mean, even though your bag isn't available to you, it's nice to see the price go up on it for sure, you know?
Right.
And then, you know, what is it going to look like in the future? Because so far, I mean, Hex had one pump to 2 pennies, right? But it went from cracking 1 penny, boom, all the way to 2 penny right before, you know, big payday and all that. And that was, you know, that was a FOMO pump anyway. But if you look at, you know, Hex is right, you know, at a penny, floating right around there, up and down. So that's really its price point where it's held at. And that's a healthy thing. I keep talking about Hex's health because, you know, in unstable times when things are pumping, it's nice to see something that's just kind of got a heartbeat, that's just looking solid. Because again, that's Hex's future is, you know, being a solid crypto, and it's going to pump because people are going to get invested in it, and then it's going to hold there. Because why? Because of staking, because of the staker class, because Hex doesn't have these big. It isn't going to have as many pump and dumps as other coins may have, because all they have to rely on is price. Hex is designed to where the reason you purchase Hex is to turn it into a stake so that you're getting mad gains from it. So anybody who pumps the price, who puts that much economic energy into it, is going to want to get their economic energy back by staking it out and utilizing Hex for what it's worth. So whenever we see these big pumps, we're going to see a nice stabilization, because people are going to pump it and they're going to hold it there because it isn't going to sell out. They're not going to sell down. Now, there's going to be some people that come out, but I mean, after March 15th, that's very few and far between. There's not a lot of Hex coming out. And on top of that, it's going to, you know, create a lot of a lot of scarcity for the coin. Oh, geez, who put all that up? 200.
I found out the XP stuff for Theta.
Oh, gotcha. You put the XP stuff?
Yeah, so you get 1 XP for every minute of social action. So if you're like typing in chat a little bit, and so basically if you watch for an hour, you're gonna get 60 XP basically. If you're commenting here and there.
Gotcha.
And then you get more for donating T Fuel and stuff. I'm looking at stuff right now.
Oh,
Continue.
cool. Yeah, no. I just wonder why we're not able to see any of the T Fuel.
Here we go.
Is there something that we need to do here to make that?
Yeah. So, okay, channel XP is the accumulation of all XP gained by your viewers and is reset to 0 at the end of each season. So basically, in order for us to become affiliate or a partner, we have to gather over 750,000 XP, which is
so we're gaining XP from these guys. So that's the channel's XP right there.
Here, I'll give you the link real quick. I'll put it in the private chat.
Okay, gotcha.
Why we stream, we're learning shit. Okay. Karen has not streamed on Theta TV this season yet. We also gain more experience as people donate T Fuel to us. So basically, users have to essentially buy a little T Fuel here and there, and then they can do donations later on. I think it's pretty cool, as well as with watch time we gain. That's pretty cool.
That's very good. That's nice. So they're chatting. He said, "I'm chatting my ass off over here."
I'm chatting my ass off.
They're trying. That's how they get experience, right?
Yeah.
I'm spamming for the fuel. I'm spamming for T Fuel. Right on. Well, that's cool. That's a cool gamification of that right there. And then so it's like an RPG game where you can gain experience points. Exactly. But in chat. So all of our trolls are going to do really well.
Nice.
Old man Hex's Hex will run when we least expect it. Yeah, and that's where we're at right now. We're at the least expected. Here's how Hex runs. Like, so you go sideways for a while, and it starts rolling sideways, and then all of a sudden it's like you lose hope. It's like, oh man, this thing is never going to do anything now. This is it, man. It's over with. And then it's going to spike. That's when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
As soon as you feel like that, as soon as you get that feeling, you may not say it, you may not, but you're going to feel that way. Everybody gets that feeling. And then, boom, March 15th is the day. I believe you're right, Hexagon. I think it's going to happen before March 15th, to be honest. I think, didn't we have a big stake come out today? Didn't we have like a monster stake come out today?
More than likely. I mean, yeah.
I think it was selling too. I think that was that sell-off that we saw today.
Hey, if you guys want to gain an extra 50, this is so dumb. If you guys want to earn an extra 50 points of experience points, you have to put hello in chat once a day, and it'll give you 50 experience points for free.
Really?
Put hello in chat.
Why everybody did that at first? Everybody was waving and saying hello?
Hello. Yeah, put hello in there, and you should get an extra 50.
So that's what they did. That's why they were putting that in there.
Hello.
And now everybody's hello.
Oh, Joe Hexonic just entered the 5th place. Nice.
All right, let's see what we got here. 617 million coins, RG3. Remember all those months and years when BTC was sad, disappointing, and didn't seem to be doing anything? Same. Yep. And then this is just the way it is. The funny thing is that we're in this world of instant gratification, and we think things need to pump real hard and fast, and usually they do, but those things are short-lived. And I don't know. I really like seeing what Hex is doing. It's pumped right now. It's almost a penny. I mean, it's crazy that it's done what it's done, and The next pump is only going to take it beyond all-time highs, more than likely, and yeah, it'll be exciting again. Everybody will be back on stream again. Coming back on and sitting in the streams. But hey, YouTube is pumping. We got 100 viewers on YouTube right now. That is really cool. We've kind of moved and we got 45 on, and probably most people are double streaming and watching YouTube. And so anyway, and I don't know how many are on the Twitches. We got some Twitches out there too. So, but
you guys will also get 1,000 XP if you follow on Theta Discord. 1,000 points. Yes, sir.
The green button right there. Follow us with the green button.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Discord Syndicate is now following Discord Syndicate. Oh no!
Let's see what it would do. I want to see what it would do.
Papa's turning tricks again.
Oh boy, Papa's knock it off.
$20.
Let's see what this is. Hold on a second. Here.
This is the time where nobody wants to buy. When nobody wants to buy is a time when you should probably buy.
Nobody wants to buy is a time. Yeah, that's when it's time to buy.
Everyone wants to buy in the green candle, always, without fail.
Well, and it's funny because when Bitcoin was down to $3,000, 3,500, nobody wanted to touch that son bitch. It was like it had the plague. And now that it's up into 30K, people are like going, man, I wish I had enough to get some. They just want to get some. Got to get some. Got to get some of that. Got to. Well, what if that shit drops back down to $3,000 again? It sits there for 3 years. What you gonna do? I want all the T-shares now, Hexagon says. Hexagon 720 is that's the mindset. That's what everybody should be wanting right now is T-shares, because once that T-share starts to go up, you've lost your position. You cannot get any more T-shares at the price that you missed. If you're staring at them right now, if you're staring at T-shares right now, and you haven't staked your hex, man, that's the last time to think about it is when it goes up. Is I should have got my T-shares.
$100 bill, 100 USD, filthy fiat $100 note will buy you 14,476x. Damn. Okay.
$100 buys you 14,000 hex.
14,000 hex. Yep. A T-share on 1 or 2 days is 16,000. So if someone were to stake maybe 2-3 years, 5 years out, you start getting some T-shares on that, man. I'm pretty sure 14,000 is like 2-3 T-shares.
16,000 T-shares per 16,000 hex per thousand for T-share.
Per T-share, yeah.
Per T-share, yeah. I remember watching a stream way back before Big Payday, where they were saying, "You watch, it's going to be at 17,000 per T-share right after Big Payday." I think it was Kareem that was saying that. He's actually messaging me right now, blowing up my Telegram. He wants in the show.
Who did?
Kareem
the Dream.
The Dream. Huh? Let's see. There, he's sending me freaking little smiley faces with hearts.
Let him in, man. Let him in. This show 2 hours, man. Let's just Kareem the Dream to get our hopes up right now, because
now he's going nuts. All right, Kareem. All right. Oh man, where's Gimme Liberty at? Where's Liberty? Liberty in there?
Liberty.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
JD Wentworth, 877 cash now.
All right. So we gotta
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Yeah, we got another 40 minutes. We can take Kareem on for another 40 minutes. 30 minutes.
And in this corner, Captain RG3 versus Kareem the Dream Johnson, reigning normal champ.
I can't compete
Champion.
with Kareem, man. He's got an energy all of his own. That youth, man. Freaking love you that young energy you guys have. That just don't give a fuck, don't know fuck energy, that just confidence and all that shit,
Yeah.
Piss and spit and fire and vinegar and all that. Love it.
Kareem the Dream Johnson. He's such a salesman. He can sell water to a well.
There's guys like that, man. They just got that gift for bringing people to products, people to products and services. I got a buddy that's like that. You met him on you met him. Mikey Bubba. He's freaking the best, man. He's just, everybody loves him, and he can talk like nobody's business. Just makes people happy about you taking their money from them.
Right.
That's the thing. You got to make people happy that they're giving you their money. That's the kind of guy Kareem is. People are happy to give them their money. Just take it, Kareem. Just take it. Where is he? He's not in here. All right. Well, we'll see if he comes in or not. I sent him that.
Every girlfriend Kareem's had has just said, "Take it." Sorry.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen,
My broker says, in the long run, that kind of investment could be a good idea. What's your broker say?
Well, my broker is E.F. Hutton. And E.F. Hutton says,
there he is.
Woo!
Okay, so what you got to do, Kareem, is what you do to fix that.
Yeah.
Is
move the fade.
You go to the camera mic, and then when you click on that, you go to green screen. You see where it says green screen, and then scroll down, and you'll see that little bar. It says fade.
Yeah.
You want to mess with that until you get your picture right.
Okay, hold on.
Slide that bar the other way. Slide the other way. Keep going until all that disappears.
This is Kareem dodging all the FUD. Woo!
Tell me about it.
Like a butterfly.
And
there you go.
Maybe like this.
That's close enough. You're just
your
screen is missing off the other side there. There you go.
Making a little bit closer. Move the. Still
there
not
you go.
Yet, but okay. Yeah, I find a trick. I just move it closer so that way. There you go.
You're getting it there.
Shout out to RG for the reference for the screen.
Right on, man. Well, look at you getting all high tech on us now.
Oh, right. Hey, I gotta learn from the best, right?
Yeah.
So now,
don't say that. They'll tease you.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? And then I just finished work, and I was just watching, of course, in the background, and just excited to be here. And then I love what you said. You know what I mean? Like this contrarian mentality, like. People don't really always see the opportunity, right? They want to say, when it's time to buy, and then they want to buy when it's time to kind of switch it up. What I love about Hex is you don't have to worry about all that. You just get your feature.
You don't have to. It's like it really the best analogy of Hex I've ever heard is like it's like buying a mining operation. You're buying a function that is going to mint you more Hex. And it's just sit back and watch that grow, and the price appreciation you're not going to have to worry about. There's no need or worry for price appreciation because you're rolling Hex every day. Yep. So just sit back, enjoy the gains, and watch everybody else run around with their hair on fire.
That's so true.
This was going to happen this whole summer. This whole summer you watch. This whole year is going to be crypto and stock trading, hair on fire, everybody winning and losing, craziness, dogs and cats sleeping together, all that kind of shit's going to be happening. And, and the Hexicans are just going to be sitting back going, man, I ain't even got my first day coming out till 2022.
Exactly. It's literally like I told my friend, the ones that came in with big money. It's like what you want to do is you literally the staking actually protect you from yourself too, because especially if you even those who think they're used to bull market been to that, but when you're in the midst of it with all the energy high and everything, right? It's literally that check yourself before you wreck yourself. So not having to be overwhelmed by the should I sell today? Should I buy more? Should I when is the top? Just all that nonsense. You don't have to worry about none of that. You just see the long-term value and then you can just go back to work, to be quite honest. This is the reason why I mean I can only speak for me on this one, but literally every 2 weeks, when I get paid, it's almost like clockwork. Because again, I'm just collecting my t-shirts, playing the long-term game, understanding the value. Because for me also, I've always been looking for somewhere to park the money that's not going to be, devalued, due to the currency, the dollar. It's not going to be stolen from me from the bank because who knows, right? Anything goes. I mean, hedge funds are getting blown up by Redditors. So it's like you could wake up one day and then your bank is like default. People think it's impossible. Oh, that's just kind of shit that happens in the third world country. Well, guess what? You never know what can happen. So, and
Yeah, billionaire went to sleep the other day and woke up wrecked.
there you go. There you go.
Woke up wrecked. Billionaire one day, wrecked the next day. I mean,
yeah, the memes were going crazy. It was it was hilarious to see, dude. It was like, what? So when you combine all of that and you want somewhere safe, no ML, no KYC, no BS. And I was literally telling one of my friends that I onboarded today about the optimization with the Staker app. You know what I mean? Regardless on, the referrals and things like that, because I can care less about that, but, it's good to have. But I just wanted to show him that the real value is like for those who don't have, accredited account, bank account, certified, whatever, Coinbase, this, that. You literally just download the app, and then I'm sure they're going to figure out how to basically onboard directly, right? Buy directly using your card, so you don't have to worry about exchanges. Just that alone is huge. Just again, easy onboarding process. Keeping it simple is stupid. You know what I mean? Filling in order forms. That just reminds me when solar became cool for my work. Like you don't have to come up with the upfront cost. You just need to qualify. 1, 2, 3. Sign this. Let's go.
Well, there's a lot of technologies out there that are starting to work on that problem.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the I guess projects that I've got friends that are friends with the owners of the project, and they're doing things with Visa and making things happen as far as onboarding process and moving your crypto into spendable crypto, global, like Visa products and things like that. So there are a lot of things in the space that are starting to happen that are working on that issue, to bring crypto to people more easily and making crypto easier to move around, because they tried all of these speed tricks on the coins and trying to make them faster, to make them more like money. And I think now what they're doing is they're just, you can't beat them, join them. Let's just hook to the bank and hook to the cards and hook to the things that can actually make your crypto move and change and spend and do all that stuff, versus trying to make the crypto do it, which, they were having trouble with. They're just going to use the products that are out there that are working to actually get people in to crypto. And, and then so what's the value in crypto? It's having something like X. What else out there is more valuable than an asset that produces this kind of interest? There isn't.
Absolutely. Especially, and that's what I tweeted earlier today about literally the power of DeFi and how perfectly positioned we are. Because as the Ethereum network continue to grow and becoming, that true DeFi, especially what's going on, the movement, exchange rigging up the game, all this other stuff that have been traditional market, those people realize that DeFi is really the way to go. Because to some extent, what the Wall Street bet guy really showed also, besides, how rigged the system is, but to show the role really exchange in general plays. Like some of the bullshit that Robinhood do, No offense, but if you put into perspective, that's almost like the Coinbase move. Every time the price
Oh,
plummets,
they did pull a Coinbase move. That's
we,
exactly what they did.
yeah, we go maintenance. Like if we joke aside, it's the same thing
Yeah.
because you're missing the move. They're shutting you out because they may have short position. That's why I love what Elon did when he did the hashtag Bitcoin. I was telling when I was streaming with Brand, the real thing was they find out that there's $1 billion short on Bitcoin. We even find out that the exchange F2 pools that was dumping they dumped like 40,000 Bitcoin in a matter of like 4 days, which is out of the ordinary compared to their regular schedule. You know what I mean? We all know exchange dump coins, right, to pay for electricity, but it was clearly out of whack, and you can see the market manipulation because it took also a lot of short interest. So that pump got some of those people wrecked, and that's probably why they dump even more coin to try to control the price down, to make it go down, because it doesn't have to, right? Because all this is psychology. If people are feeling bullish and more money is conditioning in, it shouldn't be price suppression. But it only works, right, RG, until it doesn't work, right? Until you think you think you're the big gun controlling the market, until a bigger gun comes in, buys you out, and then see ya. And then you're gonna be like, oh man, how old is Bitcoin? Next thing you know, it's at 6 figures, and then you realize you dumped 70,000 Bitcoin. You might be feeling salty then, because they're trying to do their manipulation, right? Do the short saying, dump the price, and then buy back the Bitcoin for cheap. But again, it's a very risky business. And then it doesn't work. You're like, okay, what the hell's going on now?
It's financial fuckery, and it's wrong. It's the karma is going to get them eventually. It always does. It always gets them. Even the big ones, like you said. I mean, look at them. Look at him. Billionaire went to bed and woke up poor. I mean, and wrecked.
And they all get called out on Twitter. It's just funny to see the guy from F2 Pool trying to lie. Oh, we didn't sell anything. And then boom, they pull out the data. And they say, dude, that's you right here. And then he had the audacity to then say, oh, we'll do whatever we want. If you keep messing with me, I'm going to dump some more. But I'm like, dude, you just lied. You literally said we didn't sell anything. And then you get caught because, you pay this, I forget the name of the website, it's a subscription. And then they track what exchange movement coins are and everything like that. So you see, that's another thing I love with Hex. You know what I mean? The full transparency. And again, not being at the whim of just exchanges playing games with you. So you have something that's built to last. And that's what you want. And DeFi is the future. You know what I mean? For those who don't understand that yet, they're just missing out. So to the point where no coiners are more interested, because some of them are like my friend. They're like, dude, we've been looking for this type of solution for years. You know what I mean? Like price appreciation aside, right? The fact that you can truly own your own money, own bank, decentralized, make all the trades you want, and don't have to check in, stuff like that. And then I also saw an article the other day how Visa is getting into crypto. They're going to do it in the back end. The same way, when Gemini come up with their credit card and stuff like that, well, it's backed by either Visa or MasterCard. So
what the product is that they're coming out with is they're going to allow a global Visa where you can put your crypto on it, on any Visa. So you can move it from there to any Visa, meaning you can go and buy a prepaid Visa card and put your crypto on that as cash money.
Boom. Facts.
And use it globally.
My thing is, I think they're going to come up with some type of like stable coin type that's going to track that balance, so you can kind of go back and forth between your crypto and that balance. But this is going to be awesome because now it just short circuit another layer of like transaction fees, just boom, directly. Kind of like back in the day, how you go to another country, you need to hit the exchange. Mm-hmm. And then after a while, you just show up with your Visa, your MasterCard, American Express, whatever. And then as long as they take it, right, worldwide, you just swipe, the bank do the conversion automatic. Some good banks even refund you the exchange fee. I mean, it's pretty cool. So imagine something like that for crypto. So I think that's going to be very exciting. What's up, Dollar Cost? You're back.
What's going on, man?
Chilling. Oh, watch this. I just bought this today.
Organic.
I got it right here with the guac too.
Oh my God.
It's green, that's why you can't see it. You know what I mean? With the dip buyers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buy the dip.
Yeah, but I'm pretty excited. A little quick math here for fun. When that 1 billion hex comes out, I think we're going to be easily trending towards that. Like I said, at 17,000 hex per T-share, we're very close. So, and then by the 15, there's another big coming in. And again, just like Richard said, Bitcoin has had its most explosive move to the upside when the available potential liquidity was at its highest, when the inflation, so to speak. Because after that March section is done, I mean, forget 3.69. Our inflation could be like 1%. I mean, because again, I keep saying that the average stake length is increasing, people. The total hex stake is increasing. This is for, again, it's a transfer. It's going to stronger hands, staying for longer. You know, it's all fun until you wake up one day and it's like these are dropped. You know what I mean? Liquidity just got lower. Organs less than 100 million, just chilling. Like at any time, it's just like, see ya. Thanks for playing. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. People are just scared right now, man.
For
This
what?
I don't think people are scared.
I got a surprise coming in a couple of days back. I can't tell, but
I think everybody's got all this energy and they just don't know what to do with it. So they're just, the first thing that happens, they're just like jumping on it. They're like, everybody just wants something to get involved and get in and happen. I mean, everybody's been pinned up and locked up for a year and a half, and everyone's just tired, man. And they just want to get back outside. And it's like being in hibernation for a year and a half, and just driving people crazy. And they see some shiny object and they're all over it like a fat kid on a cupcake, man. I mean, they're just like going nuts right now for anything. And, you know, it's going to happen to Hex one day. So people are going to see it, and it's going to get exciting around here. That's for sure. That is for sure.
Another cool thing about Hex, what I like, is it also kind of teaches you that discipline and kind of calm you down, because I think it's kind of like an addict in a way. Like some people still have that withdrawal. You know how like kind of like when Bitcoin act like a stable coin, barely moves, how people freak out. They go on Twitter, they're like, do something, because they beyond the money. It's like adrenaline junkie. They want to play narrative. They want to see movies. And when it's like stagnant, they start to freak out. So some of them, obviously, when they convert to Hex, which is good, they still have that bad habit of like, why is it not moving? When it's just like, dude, it's doing what it's designed to. Just stake, you get paid every day. Like what? Like it's just, and then up and to the right, and then it stays there, and then another up and to the right, and you watch the thing. So it's just like understand that, and just understand that it's a different beast, and it actually allow you to enjoy life. You get to, you know, focus on other important things you always wanted to do. And then I know coming up February, you know, not just days of travel, you know, some Mexicans going to be meeting up, like things like that are fun. Like find something that's going to allow you to not just stare at a screen all the time, and also create content. You know, like a lot of people streams for that reason, because they have the extra time. They don't have to stare at a screen, and they understand the long-term plan, long-term value, and things like that. So I think it's just kind of reprogramming that mindset for that healthier behavior, in my humble opinion.
I think Hex is going to pump when some of that $1,400 stimmy comes in, man.
Oh man, yeah, Biden, we already signed it, so it's just a matter of time.
That's all coming. That'll all come. We'll see a big pump from in crypto. All crypto will see a bump. You know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but this week's gonna be hot for sure. Like there's so many good events, right? Just to kind of like recap, we got the future launch February 9 coming in now. Full disclosure, hey, that could be a dumb day too. Nobody knows, but I think it's gonna pump. But again, we don't know until. But that's a big day, and I think, especially with the Elon podcast that he did yesterday, and what's been going on, Wall Street Bets, and Michael Saylor had his corporate event thing coming up. So it's literally the next couple of days. So we're gonna see something. I think by Wednesday, Thursday, we're gonna have a trend. The market's gonna have to decide. You know, climax like. Bitcoin's chilling right now, but Uncle Elon changed the game. This thing should have been already at 30K below, but that hashtag Bitcoin just changed the chart, man. It's so funny. Now it's at a crossroad. Be like, why don't we just fake out all those short sales, squeeze them up, bring it all the way back to 40K? That would be insane. You know what I mean? That's why F2 Pool had to dump so many Bitcoin, because they thought they were controlling the market. And then Uncle Elon just say, hey, hashtag, let me change this game. And then
all Elon has to do is say, I've just converted half of the treasury of Tesla to
game over. Bull run 2.0. Let's go. That's gonna wreck so much shorts. It's gonna be epic. He wrecked on that day on the 4-hour candle. He went up 18% on the 4-hour candle, and I think there was almost $600 million short got wrecked from hedge funds. Let me tell you again, because they were shorting Bitcoin too. Like, I just don't get it. Like, if you don't like something, just don't buy it. Like, why do you have to go? What's up with the hate? Like, you know what I mean? Because that's what people don't understand. That's what short selling is. Because first of all, you're selling something you don't even have, and then but then you can get the maximum loss like crazy, unlimited. But it's just that's why it always bothers my mind. Like, just don't buy it. Like, why do you have to?
Because people drink haterade. They're haters.
Yeah, they want to bully it. They want to bully it and take control of it.
And it gets worse when you're trying to short more than 100% of outstanding. So that is insanity. That should be illegal. Like, I get it. The whole, we're trying to regulate the market. We don't want to leave something go to bubble territory, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but how do you justify shorting more than 100% of
with leverage? Yeah.
Like, that doesn't, like, it's almost like it's rigged.
No, it is.
See, Michael,
not almost like it is. It is.
Until we get some group of Redditors together and be like, yo, that's the best asymmetrical move in the world. It's just but it is rigged in a way.
Yeah.
That should be illegal.
There's this old thing of like hater ass dude gets with hater ass woman and makes hater ass kids.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and there was a billionaire on TV crying. It's some old guy, some old white
dude, all the memes
crying that like it's just not fair. What's going on in the market? Some old dude takes his glasses off, crying on TV. Dude, it's
my favorite one was a tweet, right, which was related to a meme when the guy's like, he was tweeting one of the main guy from Wall Street Bet, but like, guys, man, come on, why are you doing like that? We're just trying to make a living here, And then there's an instant reply, his name, his face, net worth, $19.6 billion. Yeah, trying to make a living. Oh, dude, it's just so epic. And then another one is like, you see the Terminator, and it's like a little kid hidden to like under a desk. It's like a little girl, whatever. And the Terminator is like, he's like literally retail investor. And then the dude was like hedge funds. Just crying. Went to mama to cry. It was just how epic. Acting like you're the big guy, and now you got wrecked, and then it's like also you humble yourself. See, that's one of those life lessons, man. Life is sometimes has interesting ways to regulate things,
Mm-hmm. And then when it all came out, though, they just flipped the switch on them and said, "Nope, do over."
Yeah, exactly. Literally, it's like playing, FIFA. For those who play soccer, playing FIFA, or even basketball game, and then it's like, you start to win when you're not supposed to. You start to get the guy wrecked and say, dude, no, reset. Pause. Forget pause the game. Like, you try to reset. Like, no, that doesn't count. Let's just redo. Which is just like, wait, what? Like, how? Like, no. And then you put everything together and then you realize, parent company, Citadel, the bullshit, they own 41% of all the trade. They're so big, it's crazy. So it's just like, they're going to keep wrecking them. You know what I mean? And funny update, because I was just watching for fun on the option market, but dude, they are reloading right now.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand that they cash out the profit, they let the bear come back in thinking they're gonna win. And I saw sick ass call option for next week's, man. Well, this Friday, because Friday, millions and millions of dollars. And you know what the target is? $800. If they bring it over there, dude, forget the 70 billion loss that they have right now. That thing's gonna be world record. It's gonna be like some stupid ass 150 to 200. I mean, it's insane. Another fun fact: last year, people don't know, but Tesla was actually one of the most shorted stocks.
Yep.
In the freaking year. Like, it's insane. That's why Elon hates it with passion, because it's like I get it. If something is kind of dying, you want to short it, that's cool. But guys working his ass off, revolutionizing the world, making a better place, blah, blah, blah. And then you hating so much that you're trying to cheat. And guess what? That turned into jet fuel. And that's what Tesla did what it did, because people hold it and didn't sell. So
Chamath,
oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, Shama helped wreck, because this whole thing started, right? They pushed GameStop over to $3, 85% retracement from like the 25 whatever, which is insane on the 12x leverage. So they were making 1,000%, but the greed was just so bad that they wanted to put it to like $2 and $1. And then that's what created the asymmetrical risk reward. So the retail guy can come in, buy 50,000 shares at $3 a pop, and then ride that bitch up all the way, add leverage. They pushed it all the way to like 120. And that's when Chamath got in and some other hedge funds, because they read the buzz, but then they read the analysis and then they find out, oh shit, it's over 100%. I think it was 140% short ratio to outstanding available shit. Insane. So it was like an easy play. So they ended up just getting them wrecked because, even between sharks, there's little battles, if you can take out another hedge funds, you know what I mean? Especially when you got, social credit because you're doing the right thing, easy money, what? And right now, there's still like over 100% left, like 110. And I think I read they spending like, they have to pay, get this, about a $1.5 billion a day, like interest on the leverage. Because again, you took shorts, which means you're selling something you don't have. So it's on borrowed money, borrowed leverage. And the only way to close is to buy back. So they did a little bit of that today, but there's still so much more. It's still a heavy ratio. So don't be surprised if it pumps again.
I'm staying the hell away from that, man. Once you like, you had to.
No, I'm not playing that. I'm just watching it for fun. Hey, sometimes it's
good. It's a lot of fun. That's for sure.
Dude,
it's a lot of fun.
And I'm just monitoring my friend making money so we can switch it to Hex. So it's a done deal. Like literally, because he's watching the Reddit posts. It's almost like the army. They're making their plans and stuff. So it's just like he took profits already when he was at 325, corrected to like 220 today. Now it's just what it does tomorrow. If it's the end of it, we're just gonna stake it. But if it runs again, hey, if he can turn 15 grand into 50,000, that's more Hex he can buy. You see what I'm saying? I'm just the coordinator giving some non-financial advice, just opinions about what I see. But it's just epic. It's going to make the news again. And then, hopefully that will show people that retail investor actually has the power if it's coordinated, if they know what they do. If they all decide to then exit, imagine they just get them wrecked and then they take all the billions, because that's what it means, that the retail win. I saw this other article, a little kid, 11-year-old out in I don't know if it was South California, South Cal, somewhere like that. I forget the place. But, his mom bought him a GameStop for $60, a couple shares, 10 shares, way back when. And the little kid, 11-year-old, bragging of his little certificate, he turned that into $3,300. That was so epic. And he bought the GameStop because, he's a gamer. He told his mom, I want to be an investor. And this is a company I like. And he had no idea what was going on with the short sale, whatever. I mean, he just happened to be there holding and just moon with the thing. So it's pretty cool.
Michael Berry did the same thing. Michael Berry, you know who Michael Berry is?
Yeah, big show, baby.
Yeah, he wasn't on the. He just owned stock. I think he owned 2.3% of the entire company in stocks, because he thought he was going to turn around, because he thought GameStop was actually going to go more digital in terms sort of like
which is smart.
Which is smart. Yeah, that he owned it, and then he was all pissed off that he had to sell his stock. He's like, these guys have pumped this thing up so much, he had to sell it. He was really pissed off. But damn, dude, just winning out here.
Yep. Because he's good at doing fundamental analysis. Because again, they were bad to a point where they started doing some restructuring. They hired some new executive. They were making progress, like seriously, objectively. They were getting kids together in big rooms, doing virtual tournament, or getting them together 6 feet apart, and just make it fun again. Because to turn just the traditional brick and mortar, like you just come to buy and leave, to like, no, let's leverage the property, right? Let's make it fun. Let's turn to a hangout space, plus the online virtual sales and stuff like that. So if you really, really care and do your analysis and not just trying to be an agent of death, right? You will see that, because you shorted all the way from $25. Again, when the stock was $12, 50% down on a 12x leverage, you're making 600%. Let's call it what it is. But then motherfuckers were like, nah, it's not enough. Let me go all the way down. And then even at $3, they wanted to go more. And then at $3, the cost analysis just from the real estate that GameStop owned, right? If you just short liquidate everything, it was worth at least $5 a share. So at that point, you enter value investor, right, theory. So it's like, literally, if I buy at $3, that was one of the analysis. If I buy at $3 and they do chapter 11, right, let's say they don't make it, and then they just have to close. Just from the value of when they sell everything and you get some part ownership, you will still make money compared to your original investment. So it became like a sure thing. And this is why people got so pissed, because it's like, wait a minute, this is not even about like investment. This is about death threats, for lack of a better word. I mean, this is like RG said, it's bullying. This is like fucking the mob getting at you. You know what I mean? Like, so that we can, because that's their move, so that we can chapter 11 you, buy you pennies on the dollar, make billions of dollars on the short, and then resell the real estate. That's that, and that's what Melvin Capital was known to do. And you know, all the way back 2008 and stuff like that. So
punk ass stoolies. Yeah, because they're some of the because Melvin Capital is one of the guys that was trying to bleed. I mean, they were after Elon for a while.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah. Dude, they blew up the moment.
That's why he hates the short. That's why he hates these short sellers.
Because literally they're shorting. Melvin Capital is the agent of death. Because even regular short people, they know how dangerous it is. The last thing they're gonna do is short something more than 100% outstanding. I mean, that should just be illegal, period. But that is so dangerous because just simple math. When it's over 100%, if everybody just holds, nobody buys, everybody just holds, you just pay the interest. It's literally like Hex, but reverse. Yeah. Like we're sitting chilling, we're getting interest. But on over there, you have to make a sale, because if not, you're paying $1 billion a day in interest. Now, I don't care how rich you think you are, we can drag this out for weeks, baby, to the point where you're going to start to get liquidated, because just like the margin call,
you're going to be climbing up to the top of a tall building thinking about jumping off that.
Hey, nobody forced you to go short. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, and this is what happened. They went to cry because they literally, when the stock passed like $45, they were done. They were 12 to $13 billion out. So the fund exploded it. And then to now go under, they went to cry to the big brother, their mentors or whatever, which they're connected. And then they got loaned something like $3 billion because they were about to be like insolvent to add for the leverage pay. So they literally went to borrow more to try to survive, because the whole thing can come down. So now it's just, this week's gonna be epic. So just get the popcorn or get the dip. Enjoy the show.
Yep, this is gonna
be like me. Be like me. Be a recruiter. You know, they shout out, make all this money. Now let me show you where you can take some of that after you blew up the hedge fund to your heart's content. Let me show you where you can go make that money to flip, because they are coming to crypto. That's for sure. But what I was showing my friend is like, you want to avoid the pump and dump, you know, you want to avoid the XRP and stuff like that, because it's just, look what happened. He pumped and he dumped right back down. You want something that's going to build you that wealth over time, because some of them are very well aware that's a very unusual move for stocks. I mean, going up like hundreds of percent. I mean, that's a crypto move. You don't get that in stock.
You don't get that kind of move in the traditional.
So when they don't,
you should be really, really, really concerned about it. The problem is that most of these people that are involved now are in that Robinhood thing, so they don't know trading. They don't understand it. They've just been there for the last 6 months, and they think they got this shit by the balls. Well.
Yep, and thanks to the scandal, migration has already started, which is very good. They got like over 100,000 1-star rating. That was so epic, now after the thing, and people already started to migrate their funds because they don't want to be locked down again, because they know it's connected to Melvin Capital and Citadel. So if they do another attack and they see that, they're going to block them again. So they're going somewhere else when they know that's not going to happen. Obviously, the open position have to stay there because it's open. But yeah, I mean, another scandal was they were forcing people's position to close. I mean, literally, this is illegal. Even if you close out a profit, you can't do that.
Right.
You make the buy button disappear, and then you're forcing people to close their position. That's insane.
And that happened to him on an interview. So the CEO of Robinhood was being interviewed by, like, I think Kumio.
The bitch, she couldn't even respond anything. He was just like dodging questions.
He got shut. So you shut down trading on that stock. Only New York State governor could do that. Only that, and he just got he just turned so white when that happened.
I think they knew how bad it was. People don't understand how leveraged the market is. Like, it sounds crazy, but one stock over leveraged like that, especially when it's related to Citadel, which do 41% of the all trading, because they're a legit trading desk. I'm not trying to say the whole market can come down, but that can create a severe cascade effect. And then next thing you know, whole market goes down 20, 30%. Now, the little guy who got involved can make a shit ton. The same way when the little guy retail were all losing money, a few hedge funds were making billions. You see what I mean? So now it's kind of the roles are inverted where they lose the money and the other ones are coming in. And the good hedge fund
Until they turn the switch off on them.
Exactly. This is crazy.
It's like they're not going to let you win. They're not going to let you win. So they give
but this time, are the honestly
of them winning. I mean, they did. Don't get me wrong, but still, when they shut your off ramp off, you know, I mean, that's like what Coinbase did when Bitcoin Cash launched. Remember that? Everybody got their Bitcoin Cash, and then
they didn't want to give it to you.
I'm going to go dump this bullshit. No, we're going to turn that shit off so you can't do so.
Yep.
Yeah, you motherfuckers, man.
And at first, they didn't want to give people their coins, literally, until they're like, oh, it's like that, we're going to sue you. And then, oh, yeah, we'll give it to you.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
It's crazy. But I think this thing about the GameStop, especially for example, is that I think this time around, karma is really going to get them because fortunately for the retail guy, the head that's managing this thing, they're very, very smart. They did their fucking research. Yeah. And again, if you do the math and you understand how shorting works, I don't want to say it's 100% sure bet, but it's really a game of how strong the community is. Because if nobody sells, because literally it's still over 100% outstanding short, you just need to hold. Just by holding, you're winning because they have to pay that daily interest to get out of the position. Which now they can't because they're so far out of the money. Because remember, they started shorting at $25 all the way to $3. So the simple fact that you got pushed, forget $300, you got 228, you 225 or whatever that is, you still literally 10x almost out of the money. So the daily payout you have to do on the 12x leverage borrowed money that you did, it's savage. So 10x out plus 12x leverage, that's 120% plus out on top of the borrowed money. On top of the borrowed money. So if you started short position, maybe $10 million, you got to owe like $1.2, $1.5 billion a day. So every day you don't win, you know what I mean? You lose even more. What they did to limit some of the loss was when they did that attack, that scam, they shut it down and they went to preload some more shorts to run that 44% down to make some money, but it's still peanuts compared to the money they lost. Because from $25 reverse pump to the other way, it's like when you go from $25 to $250, you did 10x. That's a 1,000%, right? So in the opposite way, because they're inverse correlated, the short guy is down negative 1,000% on borrowed money. Shit. So you're getting whacked by the money you owe, which creates liquidation, but you still haven't break even, and the balance is running every day. They made another joke to say, yeah, I forget his name, Stephen Cohen or whatever, he's gonna sell his $8 billion yacht to cover his short position by Wednesday. Maybe it's a payout. So if literally the retail investor just hold, which they will. And the pros that understand swing trading, they sold, like my friend, they sold a bunch at 290, 300, let the short come in, think they're winning.
Yeah.
And reload right around where it is now.
Yeah.
And then next target is 800 by Friday. And all you have to do is wait. Because if you don't sell and you don't need the money, because when you're into the money, even if you borrowed money or leverage, you're winning. So the leverage cost is nothing compared to the value of the appreciation that you're getting. So it just literally, just like Hex, time becomes on your side. So again, I don't have a crystal ball. Like RG said, those motherfuckers are crazy. They can do some other illegal shit because they already know they're going to jail. Now it's just a matter of like, are we going to have the money to pay for the lawyer?
Get out of jail? Or?
You're right. This is what already the notes. It's not going to be Occupy Wall Street. Let's go. Yeah, no. Let's hit it where it hurts. Let's take that dollar first. And then you know how politicians are. When they know that, you can't pay us? Okay. It's literally like hyenas, man. They freak on you like this. Oh, I thought you were my friend. No, bro, you can't pay me no more. See ya. They're gonna jump.
Ain't none of them friends over there. Ain't none of them friends.
Yeah. Next thing they're gonna tell you, I'm here for the retail investor. And da da da. Like, bitch, where were you?
They're gonna be eating each other.
Damn. Where were you? We're losing billions of dollars. Now that we're sticking into the other guy, no, come on.
So I get to drive an hour and a half to work and back every day. And I've been spending a lot of time watching the YouTube videos this week about all this stuff. And some of what's cool is that the Hexicans have been getting involved with other streams and shows that are out there that are outside of Hex, and people are actually receptive. Like, before when we were trying to do this kind of stuff, it was always, oh, there's those Hexicans, they're a bunch of scammers and they're a bunch of crazy zealots and, cultists and all that crap, but now we're actually getting some traction. For instance, we're going to have Crypto Blood on here on Wednesday. So everybody, Wednesday, we're going to have Crypto Blood on the show with me and DC. And so we're going to get Crypto Blood in here. And Monday, I think we're going to have CJ on. Haven't got that confirmed yet. We're working on that. So we're starting to see outside crypto people wanting to understand what Hex is versus sitting back and letting the few people call it a scam and just believing it and buying into it. And so that's exciting, and it's good to hear other streamers talking about us and other streamers talking about the market in general, like we are, because we're all starting to talk about the same thing. It's like, okay, the real world is starting to see crypto and investing like we see it, and they're starting to get involved too, because it's not an easy thing to get involved in crypto. People want to get in crypto. People think they want to get in crypto, but it's not easy to get involved in crypto because you've really there's a real big learning curve there. So it's good to see that these people have taken that next step. I think that this Robinhood thing was a stepping stone into crypto, to be honest, because it's given people the ability to understand trading and go get wrecked. Hey, they're getting some scars out there already. So some of them getting some scars, and they're seeing how easy it is because it's all done on an app on their phone. And they hook up to the bank, get an app on their phone. They watch some YouTube videos. They start getting involved in a Reddit channel. They can start making money, start learning how to do these things. Now, the direction is not maybe in the best. It's not going in the right direction right now for a lot of people, but hopefully we can see people coming into the space and we can pick them up and dust them off and help them out and show them that trading thing isn't all it's cracked up to be, but investing is. And that's what Hexicans are investors, long-term investors, not short-term investors. We talk about price just because it's exciting and fun. And when it does pump, it's fun to watch and it's fun to stick around, but ain't none of us cashed out any of those pumps. Ain't none of us sold no Hex on any of those pumps. So all this last year of pumps that we've seen, ain't none of us that sold any. None of us strong-handed people did. And we've just been watching our bags grow. We've watched the value of them grow to close to a penny. At one point, they were at 2 pennies, and that was exciting to see your wallet at that point. When you looked at it,
the future.
It was like you get to see you get a little glimpse of the future, and that was a few months ago, and now we're all getting more interest. We've all got bigger bags because of what Hex does. So now that future is even brighter. So it's like, oh wow, if it does go back to all-time highs, I've already gained. My position is gained just from interest alone, not on price appreciation. It's been going down, but my bag's getting bigger. So when we do see all-time highs again, I'm going to even be more excited because my bag's going to be that much bigger, So it's really good to see that the general public are starting to get interested in the space. And now that crypto's at $1 trillion market cap. I mean, those are the things that people aren't even really talking about right now. Freaking $1 trillion market cap. That's fat. But that gives me caution too, because I remember when it went to 890,000 before, and what happened to it went back down to 230. So as fast as that money comes in, money can come out.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I think what's different this time is that we are on the verge, and again, especially what's going on in the regular market, we're on the verge to get what I would call a real mass adoption. You know, I mean, definitely nobody can argue that retail is definitely in crypto, you know, however big or small size, but it's here. It's the fact that now with really the scandal happening in the regular market show you how really literally unfair it is and scammy, because make no mistake, the retail investor, especially those who do like options, bro, they're not afraid about risk. Because if you don't know what you're doing in option, you're gonna get wrecked. It's just like leverage or even worse. So I think what they appreciate more in crypto now is, as crazy as it sounds, we're 24 hours, because that's something they still didn't know. Traditional market, you deal with the fucking almost 9 to 5 bullshit. Even though you have pre-market and post-market, it's still not 24 hours. So that they appreciate. And then more importantly, the fact that, especially DeFi, keyword, not just regular exchange, you really are in full control and you can't be shut down, things like that. And I think that's really what's being popularized, that's getting better. And again, I can't stress that enough. That hashtag Bitcoin from Elon, that's huge. Yes, he likes to get the short people wrecked, but that's still technically right now the richest man on planet Earth that is saying he's pro crypto.
Say Earth again.
Earth.
Okay. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Why? What not? Can we say in French?
I'm just messing with you, Kareem. I'm just messing with you.
Oh,
hey, so with all that being said, what I was talking about was, you know, the $1,000 market cap, people coming in. You know, this is a different kind of a pump than we saw with the CMEs in 17. Mm-hmm. We are going to have CMEs, I think, on February 8th or 9th or something? The 9th for Ethereum. Yep. And so we're going to see Ethereum's going to more than likely get some kind of a pump here. I mean, you never know, but, you know,
Here are the two scenarios. It's either buy the rumor, sell the news, or the inverse. So they can either start pumping and starting, you know, they love, for whatever reason, traditional market likes to pump on Tuesday or Wednesday. It's almost as the cycle of, if you understand what good faith violations are, like you cannot, as a regular investor or big stock, you cannot buy, sell, rebuy, and resell on the same day unless you pattern day trader. So, and there's a 2 business day clearance. So when they start pumping stuff on Tuesday to Wednesday, it's so that they can sell it by Friday, last day of the week, and they don't have carry over the leverage balance. Another funny thing, right, RG, when you hold on a Friday and you owe money and you carry balance, you can't trade until Monday, right? But your daily entry whacks you on the Saturday and Sunday too. It's insane. That's why Friday is historically a day where you don't want to hold unless the pump start on the Friday, and then you just ride with it. So either it gets front run this week and then dumps by the 9th when the announcement is, right? The whole, you know, by the rumor, sell the news, which doesn't matter to us because we were so early, it doesn't even matter. Or it's gonna just chill, and then when the news comes in, oh my God, and then they'll just, you know, reverse it. So, but either way, I'm bullish, because even if Bitcoin usually stops pumping, that's when alt season starts. Because even like in 2017, using your word, Bitcoin went first, then cool off or start to correct a little bit, and that's when Ethereum exploded. Just in terms of ratio, it's 4% of a Bitcoin right now. At the highest, it was 15%. At the mid-range, it was 8%. So a quick double from 4 to 8, that means 1,300 times 2. That's $2,600 Ethereum. Again, it's just quick math. So it's just a ratio, and you don't need Bitcoin to go up.
Wait, say math again?
Quick maths.
Okay.
With the F, which would be awesome. So, and then the whole Michael Saylor thing too, which is a big catalyst, because, you know, those people that's going to be educated, either they already start buying or they should, nobody knows for sure, but they should be starting to buy. But again, my prediction is Wednesday is going to be the key day. It's the turning of the market.
We were literally like joking about, we got so good at it in 2017 where you knew when China was waking up. You knew when alt season was over, when ETH quit pumping. and you can almost go into each coin by just going into their chat rooms and Telegram and seeing what the next pump was going to be. I mean, it was kind of easy to game the market back then, because it was okay, time for Bitcoin to pump again, and boom, it will pump again, and then time for ETH's turn. Bitcoin went on a little few day hiatus, and it was just like boom, 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 and then of course nobody, well, and most people except for Richard knew that the end was nigh, and then a lot of us held our bags for dear life all the way to the end, but. Anyway, it was.
But argue a little pushback on that. I think that wasn't a bad thing. It's just, again, I keep saying.
No, it wasn't a bad thing. We were reading it, and I think that, and I've always said this: history always repeats itself, and everything goes in cycles. And here we are, we're at a cycle again, and we're about to see that again. But there's a lot more financial energy behind it this time. See, we are like. See, I remember back in August of 17, June, July, August, it was pumping to 5-6K, something like that. Bitcoin. It was like everybody was like overly excited that it was at 5-6K. I mean, I remember seeing the Facebook posts and the Twitter posts, and everybody was just all, oh my gosh, look at this thing. And then that's when the FOMO started happening. And I think we were still at 250 billion market cap or something like that, right? And then all of a sudden, the wave just started. And I feel like that's where we're at right now, is right before that wave started. Bitcoin did its little pump, it did its little thing, and then it was time for ETH. And then ETH shot up and Litecoin did its thing. And then they were just, everything started moving after that. And then we started seeing those seasons where it was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all the way to the bitter end, And there's just so much more financial energy behind it this time. I mean, we're at a $1 trillion market cap with a $35,000 Bitcoin right now, getting this bull run kicked off, with a collapsing, stock market, with people with apps all over the place, with things like Hex that have on-road apps that are just insanely easy for people to use, I mean, crypto's hard. It's hard to onboard people into crypto, but once you do get it to them, like the people that I put on Staker app, that are already in that's like my thing now. It's like, get yourself some ETH, and then I'll show you what to do. You show me you can get yourself some damn ETH, and then I'll show you what to do. But until then, I ain't fucking playing with you. Go get some ETH,
Yeah,
and then
critical mass, it's going to be very hard to go back. But I think the two things that make it different compared to 2017, which I believe is a good thing, is that 2017 was easy to spot what you're talking about, because actually, and of course you know this a lot, the market was actually incredibly inefficient. Arbitrage, easy, bro. Me and my friends, we sign up 3 different exchange. Oh, the price is how much over there? And then Binance at the time.
And then the bots that came out there was arbitrage bots that were
left and right
all over the place.
The early people to sign on to Binance before the nonsense and whatever, you had access to special. That's how I got to buy EOS so cheap, because he got first listed on Binance. The frustration only happens because again, I first got into crypto in 17. I first bought my Bitcoin, was like 6,000. I rode it all the way near the top. Like I sold around 16, 17K, because to me it was already too bubbly, but I transferred into EOS, watch the pump, everything's great, you're in the community, blah, blah, blah. And then fucking Block One disappoints everybody, takes all the fucking money. See, I'll still say this to the day.
Right.
They fucking did wrong by the fucking community. And then that's why it's about community.
World's greatest rug pull
went away. And the long-term holder, whatever, and people took their money out. And me, I was diehard. I was staked. I was helping out the network, all this other stuff, involved in the community, you name it. I mean, I still have the Telegram thing, and I'm just not involved as much. But that was the biggest tuition. I've watched the money go from 30, 40,000 all the way to $400,000, all the way back to 20K, literally. So I technically lost 50% of the original investment, but somebody could say, no, at some point it was worth $400,000, and you watch it go all the way back to 20K, which means it's like a retracement, right? Easy 80+%. So all that because you do what you thought was right, and the people that got the money decided to just go do something. And then the biggest slap in the face, they start to reinvest the money back into the blockchain they said that they were supposed to go and stuff. But this was my lesson of cream. What can you learn from that, right? Building systems. only invest in finished product, right? Hopium is cool.
So that means walk away from crypto at that point.
If you're playing the investor, God forbid, at least invest in something that's going to be a long term. That's like a finished product. Like to some extent, Ethereum is somewhat finished. They just need to upgrade some of, transaction fee and speed and stuff. But some of the core functions are there. Make sense? It's not like a Cardano that doesn't even have a wallet yet, that just hyping up stuff. Or no offense to my Polkadot lovers out there, but like the blockchain technically hasn't launched. I mean, it's trading on Ethereum almost. It's just like it is just, it's getting there, but it's just like, you know what I mean? You want to have something that's somewhat finished. If you want to play the investor, if you want to play the trader, dude, you want the hype. Who knows? You're probably trading Dogecoins the other day. You know what I mean? Like, I go make your money.
I killed it on that trade, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I couldn't find mine. I know I have a bag somewhere, and I couldn't find it.
You know what I mean?
It's in one of those stupid exchanges
One of my
somewhere.
friends didn't have a bag, right? So he missed the pump. But he just shorted on the way down. Same thing with XRP. Oh my God! You see how fast that thing went down? I mean, let's be fair. There's some legit XRP haters out there. I just don't like the coin, but I'm not a hater. I don't like to hate on anything. But oh my God, did you see how the moment the pump was over, yo, people were like, boys, let's get
run into the hills.
So many
XRP
because they were like, because they got impressed. I mean, the pump group had like 200,000 subscribers. I mean, some of it must have been bots, but I'm like, damn, is the XRP army that big, or is it just like a lot of bots or some stuff? It's like hilarious.
All right, guys, it's past our 2 hours. Kareem, thanks for coming on and hanging out with us. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
So don't miss Wednesday. We have to confirm it, but I think we're going to have Crypto Blood on, and then maybe next week's
be epic. I got a surprise on Wednesday too. So
Friday's F and hang out, and don't forget tomorrow morning is Wake Up and Have Some Coffee with Knuckles and Wake Up Hex, Discourse Syndicate's Wake Up Hex on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He'll be doing it bright and early in the morning. He's been changing the time on us, so I don't know. He's doing it at 8 o'clock Mountain, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's a Mountain.
I think so. Yeah, 8 o'clock.
What is the next daylight saving thing? Is it in March?
Oh man, it's
maybe.
I don't know.
I forget when that time is.
There's a spring. You got to move it forward. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Spring ahead, fall back thing.
Buy ETH, people. Buy some ETH.
Yeah, buy some ETH. Buy some ETH. This week is ETH week. And
the technical also looks great. Bull flag.
All right, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning on with Knuckles. Have a good one.
Was a pleasure. DT.
Buy some ETH for your people. Stay for X. My voice is bad.
Bye.
Buy ETH.